Hello, my people. In today's video, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to create a customized text message like this, or an image like this with somebody's name in it when you're doing marketing. And we can do that specifically through GoHighLevel, Zapier, whatever it may be. But I'm going to break this up into a few parts. The first part is going to be setting up the template itself. So this template on a tool called BannerBear. The first thing you'll need is just a background screenshot like this. So let me go ahead and save this. Done. There it is. And so you'll need a background image like this. And then you'll need a handy dandy tool called BannerBear. Now you can 100% do this with Python's image library, PIL, but a lot of people who follow this channel aren't really that technically inclined, and I want to make sure that this is easy and accessible for everybody, even if you don't have programming experience. Now, if you want to support the channel, I have an affiliate link below where you can go sign up for BannerBear, and then I get a tiny little commission off of that. What that does is it allows me to keep making videos like this for free so that you can automate your business and focus on the stuff that you want to instead of the mundane. And so you could hire a VA to do this, but why not do it automatically and much cheaper? So what you're going to do is you'll come to bannerbear.com, or you can go to that affiliate link down below if you like me. If not, don't worry about it. If you hate me, just come here. It's fine. That's called gaslighting. But what we're going to do is we're going to go to sign in. And probably it's going to have you sign up if you don't already have an account. If you do have an account, then you'll just need to come in and we can set up these templates together. And so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to create a new project. I use it a lot for blog automation for my content for my agency. So I have a ton of templates in here, but we're going to come in and create another project. And I'm going to call this personalized images. I'm going to hit save. And then what we're going to do is I want to build from scratch. So you can come here and edit template and then literally just delete everything. Yep, get out of here. You're done. Donezo. Now let me move this little loom thing that is really annoying over here so it's out of the way. Beautiful. And then we want to upload a background image. And so, whoops, probably shouldn't have deleted the background image. So what we'll do is we'll go to image here. And I want that image to cover the entirety of, that's not working. What is the height of this? 1200 by 700, good to know. Probably should have had it match the other image now that I think about it. Give me 1 second, my friends. Cool, and so I forgot to change this. Probably should have shown you guys how to do that. I'm gonna create a new template, just so it's here. We're gonna do custom size. I don't know why BannerBear, whenever you create a project, creates like a crappy template, but the software is fantastic. I want to look at the size of this, so let me get the info, and it is 851 by 481 pixels. 1 by 481, and then because, yeah, 851, 41, cool. So now we have a template that matches the size of our background image. Now I'm going to go to edit template because now it's going to work better. Image rectangle, boom. And then let me just spread this out so that it's the full 481. And then X should be 0. If you want to drag it around, you can. I just prefer to enter these values. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to upload this default image. You can always change this via the API. I'm not going to in this case. And so the name we want to change out here is Brandon. And so Mr. Brandon, what I'm going to do is we're going to come in here. I actually like to rename this. I like to call it background so that I know what it is when I'm calling the API. And then we're going to add a new layer. And that layer should most likely be text. And so I'm going to click text, and then it's going to not do anything for funsies. And I'm going to come back here. Might have to reload the page. BannerBear, you're making me look bad. 1 sec, guys. Cool, so I just spam reloaded the page, and now I can add text. Let me come re-upload this image real quick. And all we're doing right now is we're setting up the template for which we're going to be programmatically changing this text. It's very easy to do it. Don't worry. It's not going to be anything crazy. We're going to come in here, and now that I think about it, because I screenshotted this template off of a guy who was asking for this automation, I don't have a blank template here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be a little bit hacky, and we're going to bring in a little beautiful rectangle. We're going to call this Mr. Rectangle. No, I'm just kidding. It can just be rectangle. It doesn't matter. And then we want to set the color the same as this color. So I'm going to use this ColorZilla extension. And then I'm going to find what the average color is. I could download this, but I'm just not going to do all that. Come back in here. We're going to change the color, and then we're good to go. And then enter. That might be a bit dark, right? So we're going to come in, and we're going to find that out real quick. Let me shrink this up a little bit this way. Shrink it in a bit this way. Not terrible. I think I just need to bring it up a bit more. And then let me try. Okay. I might want to make that a lighter color. It's going to be a little bit more noticeable. But guys, what you should do is have a template without that in there. So it's a little bit easier to do, or edit it in a Photoshop or Canva real quick. But I'm just going to click around. I'm going to grab some different colors and just test out which one I think works best. Oh, that's a little bit crispier, but like up here it's a little weird. So maybe I'll just do that, and that blends in pretty well there. Right, we're just blurring out Mr. Brandon, no biggie. Just gonna duplicate this real quick. Duplicate layer, and then I'm gonna bring this layer down here. Obviously I don't wanna have it cover, wait, is it covering Brandon layer? No, we need a little bit more. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this color picker, and again, you guys can skip over this. I'm just trying to make this perfect for absolutely no reason. Boom, drop it in, and then that should work a little better. Yeah, that's a little bit less noticeable, right? You can go in, edit in Photoshop yourself if you want to. This is what I'm going to stick with for now. And then I'm going to pull this text container. Now, we want to pull this text container above the rectangle so that it shows above. And then I want to shrink it down so that it fits on top of this little card here, right? Because that's the whole point of this. This is some text, beautiful. And then this can just be George. Enter, because that's my name. With height, change out the text. Maybe I'll do something a little bit fancier looking. That's some handwriting. I like that. There's other fonts you can play with. You can find a handwriting font. I'm not going to make this video super long to find a handwriting font, but if you guys want to, be my guest. We'll do this, right? Get the little brush, and then I do want to center the text. So, you know, 1 sec there, horizontal line center. And then let me step out. Cool. So now the text will be centered in the middle of this block, so you want to make sure it kind of fits in the right area. Now what I'm also going to do is just increase the size a little bit so it doesn't look as wonky. And cool, now we have one for George. And so what we're going to do from here is I'm going to save this template. I'll call it personalized event template. Personalized event template. And now I'm going to go in, and I am actually going to do this in GoHighLevel. And so, should I do it in GoHighLevel? I don't know if I feel like it right now. We could just do Zapier. We'll do it in GoHighLevel just to be fancy. But now we have this template, right? I'm going to hit save template, I'm going to hit exit, and I spam save because sometimes I forget to hit save and it sucks. And so we can automatically just do this in Zapier, right? It has instructions for all of that, and it's already set up, which may be an easier way to do it. So, matter of fact, I'm just going to show you guys how to set this up in Zapier. And then if you guys want like a high-level tutorial, just let me know. I'll build it out. Cool. And so I created a demo automation called BannerBear Demo. And what I'm going to do is you could choose whatever input you want this to be. It can be a webhook from GoHighLevel with a contact ID, and then you push the image URL that's returned into GoHighLevel. However you want to do it, you can do it. What I'm going to show you how to do is just how to set up the action. And so we're going to go to BannerBear. You're going to connect your account. And let me move this out of the way. I am going to create an image. Whoops. And I hit sign in, and I'm used to doing this via the API, not Zapier, so I apologize. What you're going to want to do is grab your API key. And I'm going to pause and do that real quick so you guys don't see my API key. But just follow this link. And if it doesn't take you to the right spot, just go up here to Settings API Key, and you'll find the API key there. Cool. And once that's done, you should see that your account's connected. From there, we're going to go to Continue. We're going to want to take the template ID, right? And that's why I called it Personalized Event Template, so we don't have to go search for the ID. We know which one it is. I'm pretty sure we want to do Basic, because all we're going to do is change the value of this text container and leave the image URL blank so that it uses the default one. And so I'm going to change this to, instead of George, it'll be James. PDF false. And then I'm going to hit Continue. I'm going to hit Test Step. And then if I set it up properly, and hopefully I did, so it looks okay, cool. What you're going to get is you're going to get an image URL. And so what's great about this is now we got this image URL with the name James. And so what we can do from there is I can go ahead, I can go store this as a custom field inside of GoHighLevel for the contact, and then I can send that image through GoHighLevel workflows from the URL itself. And so now we're sending a customized image with a person's name on it to them via text, email, whatever it is. So I hope that helped. If you guys have any questions around that or you have trouble setting it up, just leave a comment down below. Happy to help. And if you want to learn more about really cool automations for your business, click through to the next video. Bye.